I'd be very surprised if Nexus doesn't go Falco here. So no surprises here.
Yeah, no, I don't even know of any secondaries that Nexus really plays or has pulled out.
I don't get how people do that, man. Playing secondaries is so much more fun than just like sitting there and playing the same character for 6 hours. I don't get how people do that.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a trade-off between I want to have fun versus I want to win, especially when it comes to tiers and characters. But unless you happen to be one of those people who, like, fortunately for you, the character you enjoy is very good,
Me.
then everything kind of lines up, so. Nice weight on the get up there, but he's going to get reversaled by that aerial into grab.
Now, one thing I will say, their set history in Winners doesn't feel like it tells the whole story. Like, it was one of those 3-0, but it was close those sets where everyone felt like it could have gone Stakes' way.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of a clutch factor where, like, one interaction decides the outcome of the game.
Exactly, yeah. And, you know, those interactions go the other way 3 times, and it's a 3-0 for who's staking Winners, so it's really hard to say that. Well,
yeah.
No, Nexus got
Nexus won in Winners, right?
That's what I'm saying. If 3 things went differently, it could have gone the other way.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
So it's like it's hard to count either of them as the hard favorite coming into this.
Of course. I mean, you could see their overall set record before the set even started. They go back and forth, so. Ooh, there's the roll in. I do not think he wanted that. I feel like 9 times out of 10 when that happens, they're just DIing in and missing the tech, and then they get that roll in.
Yeah, it's buffered.
Yeah, I feel like in no situation would you ever want to do that, like, consciously.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where, like, you just have to pick an option and commit to it, because no matter what you do, there is a wrong. It's the wrong option if the other person does the right thing. It's out of your controls.
Yeah, it does depend on the character. If you're fighting like Min Min, where her arm covers the whole platform, you're kind of screwed either way, and you might as well roll in. Yeah. But there, he definitely wouldn't have gotten hit for almost, well, at least roll away.
That sliding F tilt, that's been doing a lot of work for Valide. It did a lot for him against String Guy. We're seeing it come out against Nexus as well.
Good roll out there. Narrowly avoids the back air, but an aggressive recovery eats another back air. And he's narrowly got a stock lead here, but we'll see how long this lasts. Oh, here we go. He's going to get some damage, but he drops the combo. Another chance. Back air. That
was a weird up B because it's like, yeah, you got out of the situation, but is it really better? Because now he just lands and punishes you more.
I feel like he could have gotten a harder punish on that directional air dodge, but... Oh, roll in. Wow, good reaction.
Yeah, Malign's ready for it. One stock apiece here on game 1.
Kind of an aggressive grab. Oh, no. Okay, that was scary. That actually took his double jump and spiked him.
Barely lived that. 5 more %, that might have been the game. Those are always the ones you don't want to lose. Like, that feels so
terrible. Oh, yeah, and it's probably unintentional, too, because you're just trying to get back on the ledge. You're like, oh, I coincidentally spiked my opponent.
Falco
sometimes they're intentional.
Went in from accidents, I don't know. All right, here's going to be the ledge trap. I like the side beat going for the downward variant just to get some extra damage, but Nexus back on the ledge.
Great spacing and reaction. It's always when Nexus, he doesn't have a jump.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's not. It's always when he jumps in and does an aerial, that you can't really react to that. Because at least with Marcina, they're pretty, like, reactionary ledge trap heavy, so you kind of have to go for those unreactable, like, aerials and jumps every once in a while. But yeah, Nexus kind of had a lead. He, got the combo at 0 on Valadin with the stock lead, but then ended up kind of trying to force the issue, and Valadin just backed up with punished him, sent him off stage, and then that was it.
Yeah, and that's what we were saying earlier. It's just straightforward gameplay from Lucina. I see you're behind me and off stage, back here, and I win the game.
Wow, great situational awareness to go to the platform there when he didn't have any resources. Because, I mean, even if you got hit, if you air dodge, you should be touching the ground and getting your jump back, even if you get hit. I feel like in neutral, at least, Valadin's kind of getting Nexus to consistently run in and then just nair in his face once he does. Okay, nice tomahawk grab.
Into the downer, trying for the reset. finds the up tilt into the nair, just going to force Steak off stage.
I don't agree with the edge guard. He was pretty much already back to the stage. Wow, interesting clank. Rolls in again. Vladin wasn't expecting that. The no mix gets Nexus the first stock. Ooh, that was a little bit jank.
He missed the tech air dodge back on stage and then got caught for it.
Yeah, that was him trying to tag. He did it too late. We have an even game again.
Did he just run through that laser? It looked like he ran through that laser.
I think so. Maybe she low profiles when she runs, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Big fan of that. Let's go, Inkling. This has been all who's Steak right now, though. This stock has played phenomenally, but Nexus with one opening can ease up that damage differential quite a bit.
Oh yeah, he's really getting antsy to kind of get to play the game again, and that's kind of what Steak's been capitalizing on. Nice reaction with the tech.
Both players just fighting their way back. Steak holding down the center stage, says, please try and fight your way back in. I have the lead. I'll play here. Nexus is not giving it to him, though. Just playing from the corner with these lasers, waiting for an overcommittal from Steak. Yeah,
when you have the deficit, that's kind of what you got to do. I mean, you do have the timer. Oh, this is bad. Doesn't land the down air.
That's a big miss, I'll be honest.
Oh, yeah. Because that should have been it. Now Nexus is going to get a chance. Ooh. Roll in again? Nope. But was ready for the grab. F tilt. Oh, this should be it. No, he doesn't get the reverse hit of the up B. And this is going to give Nexus an opportunity to at least tie the stock count. Nice back air. Wow. Okay. Well, up B out of shield. Not dead yet. Yeah,
still,
again. Wow.
Not it. Still good DI
from
Nexus.
He drops it again, but that should do it.
Up here's 100% doing it that time. Could you imagine? I would be so upset if I got 3 in a row. Like, please just let me win the game already.
No, actually. As long as you win it, then yeah. Would be a bit, I guess, annoyed by that regardless. So.
That's focus. That's SoCal focus.
What do you think they're thinking of right now? What's going through their heads?
Nothing.
Up tilt.
Clown music.
The little monkey with the cymbals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The brain of a Falco player. Good roll in, but he doesn't get the turnaround. Picks it up with the nair though, and it. Ooh. Okay,
that's big damage.
Yeah, that up B combo breaker did not serve to much effect as he kind of just ate more of a punish because of it. This matchup's really been kind of a matter of, you know, who can be patient and not try to force their way out of the disadvantage.
Yeah, and that last game really felt like Steak was doing such a good job of not panicking that Nexus didn't have a choice but to try and run and make something happen. But now that the stocks are even again, the percent's somewhat in Nexus's favor, this is his chance to turn it around. You know, you could chalk the last game, say it doesn't really matter, I'm going to just win this one and put myself on the board.
Sure. I mean, he did a 3-0 in the winner side of things, so he just needs to replicate that right here.
I'll be honest, it doesn't really matter who won in winners if you play again in losers. That's the only one that really matters.
Of course, because loser of this is out of tonight's bracket. So
yeah. You can beat me in winners. I'm still outplacing you if I win the loser set. Like
that is the most satisfying thing. Whether you play each other or not, again, if you outplace the person who's sending you to losers.
Hey, that happened to me last night. I got outplaced by the person I beat round 1. I didn't feel very good.
Round 1, really?
It was it was a small bracket.
I see. Well, it happens.
It happens. It was like, damn.
It's happened to me. It's happened to me before, so. Oh, no. Ooh, this is bad.
Off the side?
An edge guard, but as Nexus, I'm kind of, you know, kind of slapping my leg for that one because he did not mean to air dodge and that resulted in a stock. Doesn't wait for the last hit of the side B or the nair. Nice reaction to the jump in with the back air.
Yeah, that move's so good. It hits like a truck, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really like how Aladdin is spacing around this Falco because she's so much faster on the ground than Falco is in the air. He's almost like got this Luigi-esque air movement where he jumps super high, but he doesn't really go anywhere horizontally. And
he teleports upward.
Wow, nice parry. But yeah, the nice reaction there, dodge. What was I gonna say? Where he can kind of just run away from Nexus as he's holding in and just easily whip punish because he's so much faster on the ground.
Yeah, and it's like once you see Nexus jump at you, he's committed to jumping at you. You can just run back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the third game where Nexus has had like at least a stock lead, but it's just a matter of whether he can hold on to it.
He definitely did not have a stock lead on game one. Last game, did he?
I thought the last game he did. I don't know. Maybe there was one game where he didn't. Yeah, there's that reflector off ledge that is not fooling Aladdin as he brings it, well, at least Nexus, down to his tournament life. All right, can he get the extension on the platform? No. Stake DIing, I think, in to avoid that scenario. Nice catch. This looks like Nexus's game to take here as he almost catches the landing on that nair aggressive from Stake. Okay, goes for the simple up air just for the damage.
I don't know, this game is not over though. I mean, I know the percent looks bad for who's Stake, but it's just one missed tech chase, one air dodge.
Nexus just can't get greedy here. You see him trying to he's trying to force the issue with the side B. I know, it's kind of hard for Falco to approach in this matchup, but you just, that's it. That was a great parry on the rising aerial, and the rising aerials are so much less safe on block.
Sorry, got it, check.
And Nexus now on the board. Oh,
quick look at Aladdin drinking the water.
Oh my God, that was a jump scare. Oh, it's back to us. What's up, guys?
Well, this might be the momentum that Nexus needs to bring us back, so probably running back the same stage.
All I'm saying, I think if Nexus wins this next game, this game 4, I think he wins the set.
Most likely.
That momentum and that fear, the reverse 3-0 does so much mental damage.
Okay, so we are changing stage, though, so Aladdin will have counter pick advantage even for the next game. Noah B there, interesting, on the cross-up. Dash attack there to catch the drift back. That was an aggressive edge guard, but he's fine. Fall for the tomahawk grab. Gets a tech chase here, but doesn't go for it. Probably just wants to hold center stage, knowing he can't get a guaranteed follow-up.
That grab is going to be a forward throw off stage. How's Nexus going to recover? Just going straight to ledge, being safe with it. We have seen him get a little aggressive from ledge a few times now and get punished from it, so I like that we're seeing a bit of a change.
Yeah, at least so far. This is only the first stock, but the counter pick seems to be working in Stake's favor, as Nexus is kind of struggling in disadvantage here.
Yeah, it is going to play out similarly to PS2 with the biplat layout, but it is a smaller stage overall, and that side B going to be enough to take it.
Right. Also, unlike Town and City, I mean, Nexus, well, Aladdin too, will also have an easier time killing off the side, like a harder time killing off the side. My bad.
Oh, it was nice jump? Okay.
Yeah, it was.
He's fine.
But it just feels like Nexus has to slowly and meticulously work his way in through this wall that Stake is making with the sword. And he's going to kind of have to use a lot of those empty hops, fate movements to kind of bait Stake into doing something unsafe, or at least not expecting his approach. But then once he does get in, that's kind of when the damage racks up. He needs to kind of make the most out of all of these openings, and it doesn't really... It kind of feels like whenever he does get the opening, he doesn't quite maximize the damage output there. But that was good on Stake DIing behind Falco to avoid the laser.
Yeah, that's just matchup knowledge 101 right
exactly.
there.
Oh, he had a read, but he's going to lose a stock for that. Yeah, you can see him shaking his head.
That feels bad. It seems like you made the right play there, but just couldn't close it out.
Yeah, it was an execution error, not a decision error. Those are the worst. But he still does have a healthy lead here to close this out.
Catching the roll with the back air, almost gonna do it, but it's going to just be a run off down air. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if he was just afraid of getting two framed, if he had side beat or what, but that up B recovery just gave Aladdin way too much time to go down there.
Nexus only one stock left. He's got to make something happen here if he wants to stay in the tournament. Or else it could be a third place finish for him tonight. How are you feeling going into Grand Finals? Whether you get
I have
Nexus or
yeah.
the Lion?
So I have a couple sets to work with. Aladdin has been definitely more difficult of the two for me, as I feel like he understands the Belmont matchup along with how I play very well. So there was a period right after around quarantine where he was just like beating me consistently. The last time we played, it was like very close, so we'll see how it goes this time. But I do have 2 sets to work with at least.
Now, your last 3 sets with Nexus have all gone game 5.
Yep.
Like, that's gotta be stressful too.
A bit, yeah. It's good practice.
Not bad. Yep, that's gonna be a third place finish for Nexus, who's gonna meet you in Grands. Best of luck, Dom. No words. He's